So Marvel Studios' new film Doctor Strange has finally hit theaters, and so far everyone seems to love the film. Now I am joining their ranks as someone who does as well. As far as Marvel Studios' films go, this one was probably a bigger gamble than Guardians of the Galaxy or Ant-Man, seeing as the film delves into some truly weird concepts revolving around magic and its first time uses within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The story begins with Caecilius stealing pages from one of the Ancient One's sacred books, pages that will allow him to contact Dormammu and offer him the Earth to add to his collection within the Dark Dimension, in exchange for immortality. Strange factors in when he is involved in a car accident, causing his hands to become crushed under the steering wheel. This, coupled with the doctors trying to repair them, make his hands useless to the famed surgeon. Exhausting every other option as well as his wealth, Strange heads to Kathmandu, where he discovers Karl Mordo, who leads him to the Ancient One. After various trials and tribulations leading to Strange acquiring the Eye of Agamotto, which holds an Infinity Stone of Time, Strange learns how to harness the power of the Infinity Stone in an absolutely fantastic action sequence at the end of the film, also against Dormammu in one of my favourite scenes of the film, since it contained not really any action. It was the hero using his intellect to win the day. The after credits scenes foreshadow Mordo's fall to evil as he kills the man who told Strange of the Ancient One and of magic, since that man was using magic to walk. The other one teases Strange's involvement with Thor and Loki during Thor Ragnarok, seemingly indicating that Strange will actually be joining Thor on his quest to find his father and deal with Loki, which is actually quite exciting since this is sort of like the first time we heard about that. The film was actually shot pretty close to where I live now, and no one at all saw anything to do with Doctor Strange except for when they were shooting in my hometown, where they were using a calling card or something that was related to Doctor Strange. Now everyone sort of assumed that that would be for like some stinger credits or something, like he gets it and that's sort of like the end thing for this movie, but it was a lot more and actually really well done. I know Scott Derrickson recently came out saying that Taika Waititi, the guy who's going to be directing Thor Ragnarok, directed this little part, and it looked really great, and it was really kind of funny as well with Thor and his infinitely filling beer stein. Plot itself, however, are really easily accessible and are kind of your standard origin story. Well, some people have also pointed out that this is a negative. I disagree, because there's that age-old saying that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And people have already shown that they don't respond well to pretentious, quote-unquote deep and flawed origins of characters as seen in the DC films of late. The acting in the film is pretty fantastic, the highlights being Mads Mikkelsen's Caecilius, Benedict Wong as Wong, and Chiwetel Ejiofor as Karl Mordo. Benedict Cumberbatch as the title character was also really great, playing a really arrogant, self-centered character, but not making it a copy of Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark. Rachel McAdams' character of Christine Palmer was absolutely fantastic as well, and didn't fall into the old WIJ, the woman in jeopardy sort of situation, which a lot of these characters, mainly people like Lois Lane, fall into, where it's always the hero's responsibility to save her, whereas in this movie she didn't need saving, it was the hero that needed saving by her. And I liked that the hero thought that she was the only one that could help him and actually believe what he had to say, whereas others would probably scoff at him. The visuals of the film were unlike any I had seen in film, and sure, there are movies out there that actually have sections of the visuals seen in this film, but this is really the only film where I've seen all these types of visuals compiled together to make one fantastic visual. The fight scenes involving these visuals are particularly great. Directors that Marvel have chosen, such as the Russos and now Scott Derrickson, who don't generally come from action-orientated backgrounds. You know, the Russos were more comedy central, while Scott Derrickson was a more horror-orientated director, and I think these directors are the ones that really bring that creativity to these cool fight scenes. This is another fantastic entry in the MCU, and I hope this movie gets a sequel, and I hope we get to see these characters again, which I think we will be in Infinity War if this movie sort of alludes to it as I think it did. I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my latest video, hope you enjoyed it. While you're here, why not check out another one of my reviews, like and subscribe my channel for more reviews and videos, and follow me on Twitter at Matt_FOS. Thanks guys, and I will see you all next time.